Welcome to the Full-Time FBA Show. In each episode, it's our goal to help you turn part-time hours into a full-time income selling almost anything on Amazon. And now, your hosts of the show, Stephen and Rebecca Smotherman.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Full-Time FBA Show. We're on episode number 238, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not selling on Amazon via the FBA platform qualifies as passive income. And to talk about this subject with me here today is my husband, Stephen Smotherman. How are you? You're also my business partner, I should point that out, and my podcast co-host. All of the above.
I'm doing good. It's, we've been selling on Amazon for over 10 years, and every once in a while, people ask us, is Amazon FBA passive? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in today's episode.
Well, as Stephen pointed out, we have been selling on Amazon for over a decade, and that doesn't sound unusual for him, but to me, when I say that, I think, wow, has it really been that long? But it has. We've been selling for as long as we've been married, which is 11 years in February. It was last February. It's now 11 years and 2 months. And we've been selling together that long. Stephen was selling on Amazon before then. And we still hear people refer at times to selling on Amazon as a form of passive income. But is that actually true? And also, what actually is passive income? If Amazon qualifies as passive income, what else qualifies as passive income? What exactly is that? Is it even possible to earn passive income if you're not a trust fund kid or something? Is selling on Amazon realistically a passive form of income? So those are the questions we're going to help bring some clarity to on today's episode. So let's jump into that conversation. Okay, Stephen, to make sure we're all on the same page, what exactly is passive income? Give us a definition.
Well, the quickest and simplest definition of passive income is this: income that you earn with little to no effort. And that sounds amazing, right? I mean, little to no effort.
I love it.
And yet you still make money. That's the dream. And I would love for Amazon reselling to be a solid form of passive income. But to put this right out there early on in the episode, Amazon reselling is not a 100% passive income strategy. Well, that's all the time we have for today's show. Please leave us a review.
Okay. No.
I'm kidding. There's still lots to talk about, even if Amazon selling is not 100% passive income, because there's still proven strategies to make selling on Amazon as passive as possible. So that's what we're going to focus on the rest of this episode: how to make your Amazon business as passive as possible so you're able to make the most income with the least number of working hours.
Right. And in fact, if you're already selling on Amazon using the FBA program, you are storing your inventory at an Amazon FBA warehouse, then you are already passing along part of your work to Amazon in the form of they receive your inventory, they sort it, they store it, they package up your inventory when the customer places the order, then they ship that inventory to the customer. So, Stephen, those are all ways that you are making your part in the process of a customer buying your item and you earning money from it passive for yourself. But what is another strategy to make Amazon an even more passive way of earning income?
Yeah, there's so many ways to make selling on Amazon more passive income. And the first one we'll discuss today is to make sourcing profitable inventory more passively focused when it comes to making a good income. So one specific strategy is subscribing to an online arbitrage leads list, which is basically hiring someone or a team to find product leads of profitable inventory so that you can buy them online and sell them on Amazon for a consistent profit on a consistent basis. So the only actual work involved when you subscribe to an online arbitrage leads list is, number one, subscribing to the list, and number two, viewing the leads to make the decision on if the leads are a good fit for your business model, and finally actually ordering that inventory. So that's really all there is to it. Again, not 100% passive, but pretty dang close.
Yeah, and I love using a profitable leads list to find inventory to sell on Amazon. I've done this for years, basically since we started doing online arbitrage. We didn't do it as much before I transitioned to doing online arbitrage back in, oh my goodness, it's probably been since 2015. I have subscribed to various different lists and use them on a regular basis, and they're great. I don't view them as just a buy list, where I get like a list of 10 or 15 items every day that I buy. I look at those leads, I buy the ones that work for me, and then I use that as a jumping off point to do the rest of my own sourcing for the day. And they are wonderful. It's a wonderful way to have somebody do the initial work of setting up some leads, and then me doing the next step of work on using those leads to make the most out of it. I mean, it's the same with any type of thing. If you have leads on like clients to pursue, or if you are in sales or anything like that, when you get leads, those are really valuable. It's a really valuable way to add to your business. And so finding that information is one way that I can make that part of selling on Amazon a little bit more passive for myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're curious about online arbitrage leads list, there's multiple ones on the market these days. And we've actually never publicly announced this until this episode, until you're hearing it right now. But Full-Time FBA actually has an online arbitrage leads list. It's called OA Success Leads. And it's a service that gives its subscribers at least 15 high-quality leads every day that follow strict standards of sales and profitability expectations. And so we've never actually announced this publicly because the leads list is only limited to 20 subscribers. And at the time of this recording, all 20 on that list are full. We do have a waiting list, so if you're interested in getting on the OA Success Leads wait list, you can go to fulltimefba.com/OA Success, and you'll see the link right there on the page where you can join the wait list. Now, I know that the list is full right now as we record, but when you listen to this, you're actually going to be in the future. And so right now, you can go to the list, and guess what? You can go to fulltimefba.com/OA Success. And if there's not a link to the wait list, then you found a rare time when we actually have at least one spot open. So join soon before the OA Success leads list is filled back up again. Again, that link, fulltimefba.com/OA Success.
So yeah, having the right online arbitrage leads list is a great way to make your working hours on Amazon a more passively focused way to earn an income on Amazon, where you're getting something handed to you without you working on it. And currently, as of this recording, the longest OA Success Leads list subscriber that we have right now first signed up in the summer of 2021. They signed up for this list in 2021. So it's a quality list. And with only 20 spots on that list, when we do have openings, they go very quickly within a day or two of us announcing it. So moving on, subscribing to a leads list is not the only way you can make your Amazon income a more passive arrangement, because another big time-consuming activity when it comes to running an Amazon reselling business is doing the job of prepping, packing, and shipping your inventory to Amazon. And while prepping, packing, and shipping is not a huge mental drain on you, like some of the other aspects of selling on Amazon, such as finding your own leads, doing your own initial research on inventory to source, that prepping and packing is not mental, but it is a mundane activity that can be a huge time suck. In fact, we recommend that once your inbound inventory hits about 20 plus items per shipment, it's time to outsource your prepping, packing, and shipping. And we recommend this because we follow the saying, only do what only you can do. And that basically means that if almost anyone else can be paid a fair wage to do aspects of your business, then you don't need to be doing that as the Amazon reseller business owner. You're the CEO of your business, so you should not be doing those things after a certain point in your business if you're wanting to scale that business and to truly earn some passive income. Prepping, packing, and shipping is one of the simplest things that you can outsource to another capable person or a capable company who can do that for you.
Absolutely. I mean, why should you not be doing that job once you hit around 20 items per shipment? Number one, because almost anyone can do that job. And well, number two, you can use that time that you're saving because you're not doing it anymore to work on more important aspects in your business. Maybe more sourcing, maybe reaching out to wholesale brands. I mean, maybe networking and learning new strategies. Basically, we like to ask this question. Would you pay somebody $10 an hour, $15 an hour in order to free up your time to make $20 an hour, $30 an hour? During that time you just freed up? I mean, that's a no-brainer way to make your Amazon income more passive than it is right now. And if you're curious with some ideas on prep centers that can help you outsource your prepping, packing, and shipping, You can check out the show notes of this episode, fulltimefba.com/238.
So now let's do an exercise together. Think about right now about the different areas of your Amazon business and what comes to mind when it comes to finding someone else to do part of your Amazon business that can free you up to either work less in your Amazon business or free you up to use that newly found additional time to work more toward the best money-making activities in your Amazon business, or to free you up to do whatever you want, basically. So some ideas you might want to consider are these. You could train a VA, a virtual assistant, to source inventory online for you. So you would train them and then set them free within your parameters that you set up to find profitable inventory for you. Or maybe you found a profitable item to sell on Amazon while you're outsourcing at a local Target, and you wish that you had more of that item to sell. Maybe pay a trustworthy individual to go to all the Target retail stores in your area to grab all of that item for you. Again, this is so that you can either work less or you can work in other profitable areas of your business. And a bonus tip is buy discounted gift cards to give your helper who's paying for that inventory. So imagine buying a gift card at a percentage off and then letting them use that gift card to buy inventory on your behalf. That will not only save you money on sourcing at those stores because you're getting it at a percentage off, but it's also a safe way to limit the spending of your helper because they'll only have, X amount of dollars on that gift card to spend at that particular store.
Yeah, if you've never thought about buying discounted gift cards to use in your business or personal life, you really should be thinking about this. We like to buy discounted gift cards over at fulltimefba.com/raise because I feel like it gives us a raise. You can see for yourself which stores are available, how much you can save by going to fulltimefba.com/raise. And remember, these discounted gift cards are not just for people who work for you. You can use these in your life too. Just double check to make sure the gift card that you are ordering at Raise can be used for in-store or online or both.
Okay, so how else can we make selling on Amazon more passive? How about with scheduling UPS to come to your place to pick up the boxes in your shipment that you're sending to Amazon? Again, it comes with a fee, but if paying an $8 or a $13 charge for UPS to pick up your UPS Amazon FBA shipments, no matter how many boxes they are, well, if paying that fee saves you the time of loading the boxes up and driving the boxes to your local UPS store, then unloading it, taking the boxes into the store, having to look and see if they have the little hand trolley available for you to even get the stuff in, then you have to stand in line to get the boxes checked in so that you get your shipping receipt to prove that you dropped them off, and then you drive all the way back to your home or office. So then if you're paying that fee and it saves you all of that time, you're able to use that time on something else, either to work less on your business and do something else that you're wanting to do, or you can use that added time to work on more profitable aspects of your Amazon business. And in that way, your Amazon business truly does become more passive for you than having to put in all this extra work.
Yeah, so these ideas that we've laid out for you, they're just the start of the ways that you can make your Amazon reseller business more and more passive for you. Again, selling on Amazon business is not a passive form of income, but there's many ways that you can tweak your Amazon business model to make it as passive as possible. And if you're interested in learning more ways to passivify, is that a word? Passivify.
Something like that. Pacify? No, that's different.
Not pacify.
That's different.
Yeah. But if you want to make things more passive in your Amazon business, you need to check out our coaching program. This is something that we help our coaching students do so they're able to make more money by spending less time. And you can check that out, fulltimefba.com/coaching. So remember, if you don't think you have enough time to do all the things that you need to do in your Amazon business, you might be right. So take some time. Take some of these steps that we've outlined today to take more and more of your Amazon business off your plate so that you can either work less or better use the time that you are working to work smarter, or you can take a nap.
That sounds like an awesome idea. I just want to add one more thing to that as we're trying to answer this question of whether or not Amazon is a passive way to earn income. I think the reason people are saying this is because you can take a vacation and still earn money if you have sent inventory into Amazon. You can work really hard to source inventory, get it sent to Amazon, and then take a break. You can earn money while you're sleeping at night because you're getting sales. And so you wake up the next morning and you look at your sales and wow, you've earned a lot of money overnight. So I think that's why people like to say that Amazon FBA is a passive form of income, but honestly, there's a ton of ways to make money that involve that exact same concept of working really hard for a while to like build up a pipeline and then taking a break when you want to take a break because you're in charge and you're still getting sales. So I think that's where the myth of Amazon being a passive form of income comes from. But it's just really, I think when people say that, they're possibly just trying to like get you to sign up for something or convince you of something. And that's something that we've never wanted to do at Full-Time FBA, is try to convince you that this is a get rich quick scheme or it's a passive way to earn money. Just do a little bit here and then suddenly you're going to be super rich. It's hard work, but it is really, really worthwhile way to run a business. And there are ways that you can set it up to be more and more passive as your business grows. So consider those things. Consider hiring a coach. We have a great coaching program, fulltimefba.com/coaching, where we help you to learn more and more about how to implement these strategies in your business so that you're making the most money from selling on Amazon. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of the Full-Time FBA Show. This is episode number 238, so you can find the show notes and any of the links that were mentioned at fulltimefba.com/238.
And next week on the Full-Time FBA Show, we're going to talk about the number one Amazon seller newbie mistake. And here's the scary part. Even experienced sellers are still making this mistake. So we're going to break down this mistake and how to overcome it.
Am I making this mistake?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
Good to know. But I still am very eager to hear what this mistake is so that we can avoid it.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll talk about that next week on the Full-Time FBA Show.
That's all for this episode of the Full-Time FBA Show. So head over to fulltimefba.com/podcast, where you'll find the show notes and links from this episode. While you're there, subscribe to our newsletter where you'll get several free downloads of our popular and helpful Amazon FBA resources. Now, take action on what you've learned today so you can find success at turning part-time hours into a full-time income with Amazon FBA.